Hello everyone, and welcome to Math 099 Basic Mathematics. My name is Arthur Morris. I will be your instructor for this course, so I'm going to provide you with somewhat of an introduction of the course and to show you a few ways to get around the different areas of the course. When you first log in, you should see all of your announcements here. Please make sure that you read through each one of your announcements because there's some important information in these announcements to help you to get started in this class. Notice here that we do have a tutoring service here, so this is information on how to obtain tutoring if needed. You would access this through the Campus Common My Academics Tutoring Center. That's how you would access the online tutoring. So we do have tutoring available here, and it's available from 10 a.m. to 4 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay. You have a writing and computer center here, information. So if you need help with writing or the computer, then this is what you would use to. This is information that you could use to get that assistance. Okay. Now make sure you read through all of those announcements. After you read through those announcements, you want to click on each one of these buttons or tabs down here and read through the information that is contained within each one of these. The Academic Expectations link has several buttons within it that you want to click on and read. Okay. Academic Resources, again, more information for you to click on and read. Questions for the professors. If you ever have any question about the course or concern from me, then you want to click this plus respond, post that question, and I'll get back to you within 48 hours. Readings and Assignments link. Now I would advise that you click on the print page button here and print off all of your assignment due dates. This link contains links to all of your reading sections in the textbook right here. And it also contains all of your due dates for the course for the next 5.5 weeks. The Gradebook, the MML Gradebook, you will not use in this course. Whenever you want to check your grades for the week and your overall grades, you're going to click on this Gradebook button at the top of the page. Okay. The Multimedia Library, very useful resource. So we're starting in chapter 1. If we're starting in chapter 1 and I want to review all the sections, see what kind of material I could use, what kind of resources that's available to me, maybe I want to look at the videos and the PowerPoints. I can click on that Find Now, and you see that there's a video for each one of those lessons. So review those videos. Those are good tutorial videos to introduce you to the lesson. We also have PowerPoints for those of you who like PowerPoints for each of the lessons. Click on those and you get PowerPoints with information and examples. So these are resources that you can use when you are learning the concepts. Tools for Success. That Multimedia Library is one of those tools. How do I enter my answers? There you go. Help with My Math Lab support. If you need support with My Math Lab, you have that there. So you have some tools for success here that should help you out. Okay, so after you read all the information, all the announcements and the information under the course home area, you come back to this Academic Expectations button here and come down to the plus respond and click that, and then post your response stating that you have read and understood all the announcements and course home materials. That should be the first assignment, your first assignment. You should not do anything else until you've done that. Okay. Then you will start in week 1. Click on week 1, that tab there. Start reading. This provides you with more information about what we'll be going over in this course and in this week in particular. There's your weekly overview. Here's a mini lecture here. Provides you with information on whole numbers, and you would click down through here and read. Now make sure you're taking notes when you're watching the videos and reviewing these mini lectures. The notes should prove to be helpful to you when you begin your homework assignment. Okay, so after you've done all of your reading there, you click on week 1, assignment 1, discussion. Now in this assignment we're going to post our autobiographies, which is due by Friday, May the 17th. Should be 3 paragraphs, and the paragraphs should include this information: name and location, your online study experience, areas of interest, an example of how math is used in your field of study. So part of your grade, a big part of your grade, will come from the completeness of this assignment. That's 7 points out of the 10 points of your grade. Make sure that you use proper grammar, as proper as possible, and do the best that you can with your spelling. Okay, and you'll also be graded on participation in this discussion by commenting on at least 2 of your classmates' autobiographies. And please provide some substantial feedback, not just one line or good job. Provide some feedback. Interact with your classmates. After that, you want to complete your pretest. The pretest is due by Sunday, May the 19th. To enter your pretest, you would click on that link, and then come over here and click here. Now the pretest is up here. The information down here, the sample tests and quizzes, you can practice on those, but they will not affect your grade, but they are good practice that you can use. Now anytime you want to go in between your homework and quizzes and tests and you're already here, you can just click on homework and that'll take you directly to your homework assignments. But to begin my pretest, I would click on that pretest and then I would begin the assignment. Now you only have 1 attempt, and the pretest is graded on you completing the assignment by May the 19th. So it's not on accuracy. Make sure that you write down each one of your problems so you can have that as a reference as you go throughout the course, and you can go back to those problems and see if you can work them and understand them better as we go throughout the course. That will help you to prepare for your post-test, your final exam at the end of the course. Okay. And then your third assignment and final assignment for this week will be your homework assignment here. So click on week 1, assignment 3, homework. Then come over here and click on week 1 homework, and that'll take you to your homework assignment. Click on week 1 homework. Now you can attempt these problems an unlimited amount of times up until the due date. I am even going to allow you to correct problems after the due date, but there will be a 15% late penalty for questions completed after the due date, and it will only affect the questions that you complete or correct after the due date. Okay, so let's say I have number 3 here, right? Let's go back to number 2 here. I've gotten this problem wrong 3 times. It tells me the correct answer to this problem. Well, I cannot attempt this particular problem again, but I can come down here to the bottom and click similar exercise, and they'll give me a problem just like it, different numbers, that I can attempt and still get credit for that for number 2. Now, if I don't have a clue on how to work this problem, I have some tools over here that I can use. Help me solve this. It'll walk you through the problem step by step. View an example. It will show you an example of this particular problem. Video. It'll take you to the video probably for this lesson and maybe for this problem. Animation. That's more practice than the textbook. Will take you directly to the textbook. Then you have connect to a tutor. So you have all of this information first before you want to connect to a tutor or ask my instructor. So make sure that you use the resources that are available to you before accessing outside help. So I know you get problems wrong in math, and that's okay. So you continue to work at it and practice that until you gain a better understanding and you start getting those problems correct. Okay. So after you complete the problem, and one note, you do not have to click save as you're going throughout your homework assignments. Once you get a problem correct or incorrect, you can click on the next problem or click on this arrow here until you get to the end of your assignment. And there may be more than 10 problems, so make sure you click on the arrow all the way over there until you get to the end, the very end of your assignment. Okay. Now, starting week 2, you will have a discussion board that you will need to participate in. So here's your discussion topic here. Then you'll have homework that we just went through. And then you'll have a week 3 or a quiz. Now the quiz, your quizzes, you will only be able to work one time. Do not click submit until you are completely done. Once you click submit, your work will be graded. With that saying, you can't ask for similar problems. You can only work one problem each time. Make sure that you practice your homework over and over and over, and you write those problems down. And you practice those concepts until you have a very good understanding before you complete your quiz. As you can see, the quiz will be due on the last day of the course week. So each course week. So make sure that you've practiced and you've learned those concepts enough, and you have your notes with you. And once you know those concepts, then you take your quiz and take your time with your quiz. You only get one shot at it. Okay? All right, so hopefully that provided you with a good introduction of this course. If you need to email me, you click on this email link up here, and you can email me from there. Your grades will be in this grade book up here. So hopefully that provided you with a good overview of the course. If you have any more questions, please be sure to contact me. Thank you.